How you been fishing out something? That's not your bucket right there. Oh, it went under there. How did I forget? Let me get it on back. Nobody eat though. You don't know anybody that'll eat it.
No, man.
Oh, you could have fed the homeless with that fish. I'm just joking. Well, congratulations on your biggest one. You think it's the new bait?
Got to.
Well, okay. I'm gonna see if I stay here for. I'm gonna see if we gonna catch another one. You know. Notification squad. I'm just talking. All right, you all. Let me flip my camera. How we do this? Settings, camera. It's kind of hot out here, you all. Let me do this live stream real quick. I was talking to the fisherman over there. I think I brought him some good luck. All right, give me a second. Excuse my fingernails. Notification squad. Look, I'm out here in this heat. Let me get in the sunshade. Let me know. Give me a sound check. Sound check. Is the sound okay? Gotta walk past this duck poop. Real quick, y'all. Let me know if the sound is okay, because I don't have my AirPods. Jarvis, thank you. I'ma yell. Just met my friend over there. A young man, teenager. He's going to the Navy. He said his biggest bag, so I told him I brought him good luck. But look, I want to share with you all this conversation that I just had. I wish I had somewhere to sit. But share with you this conversation that I just had. Um, I was informing someone that said they had financial problems, and they're a 6-figure income earner, right? Um, and it was in taxes, so they said they was behind in taxes. So I'm talking to a small business owner, and then this employee is next to him. I'm in the barber shop, and so he's cutting someone's hair that have a job. So they was listening in on the conversation, right, as we call ear hustling. So the small business owner said, for 149, um, to save on my taxes, it's a little less than 5 months in a year. I said you can get 470 tax deductions. I know you need some tax money back. No one likes cutting a check to Uncle Sam or um he said, yeah, I'd be glad just to break even. I said, well, some cases you can even get money back. So let's go ahead and get you started. So that person, the business owner, got started because they understand business. They understand um, what having 470 tax credit can give you thousands back from the government. They understand the language of asset and liability because they're already a small business owner, right? So no problem with that. So the man that was sitting getting his haircut asked me about the cost, right? I never use the word cost because this is an investment, right? This is an investment, first of all. I never tell anyone the cost of anything. See, a cost in something is when you spend money. You spend money and you consume that for that minute or that day, and it doesn't have a bigger return on the investment. That's a cost, right? That's when you ask how much something costs. If you're eating at a restaurant, you want to know, what your meal costs. If you're shopping for a pair of red bottoms or Louis Vuitton or Gucci, that's a cost, right? Because you may not get a return on investment unless you're wearing it for a job or something, or for some type of marketing services, and it's a tax write-off. But anytime you can get more money back and double the money you're making in the form of thousands, right? That's not a cost. That's not a cost. That's an investment. So first we got to get the financial literacy right. The difference between what something costs and an investment. And so um, the man looked at me. He said, well, how much is the investment? And I said, well, you're in good luck. It's $79 off what it would have cost or your investment price this time last year. And it's a full operative business. You don't have to have products, right? It is fully a internet business. That means you don't have to have milkshakes in the garage or have a large quantity of products coming in and auto ship, and you are surrounded by people that fish your personal credit. I said, but me, what I'm doing for my daughter right now, for example, is she's ready to build business credit. She's 22 years old, and so she gets residual income from the business. And although she has a position with AT&T, right? She has active income, she has job income. This residual income is going to increase her resilience score, and it's going to give her higher business credit limits. And this money is deposited every day, right? She gets daily pay from the business, which is going to make her resilience business credit score even higher because of the amount of deposits in her bank account. I said, so with that being said, she signed up for the business a couple of months ago. We just incorporated her business entity, so she's going to go back in there and switch some things over to put the home based business in her business name, right? And she's going to start operating under a home based business and her LLC. So I told him, I said, so all of that value, sir, you would not believe it, is less than $200. It's even less than $150. He said, really? I said, yes. He said, what is it? He said, then what's the price? He didn't ask me the cost. He said, what's the price? I said, well, sir, the investment is just $149. That's it. Even if you want credit repair, even if you want to build residual income, you want to leverage it, you want to get residual passive income, right? Which means that you're not always doing the work. And he said, now his haircut was about, I think, could have been about $50, right there on the spot, right? I know he should have spent at least $50 on the haircut. You all forgive me, I'm hot. But he said, well, I don't have that. I don't have $149 to invest in the business that can double my money, increase my credit. I made him say that. I said, okay, so you're saying you don't have $149 to invest in a business that can double your money and increase your credit. He said, I don't. I said, okay. I said, well, sir, if you don't mind me asking, what's your age? He said, let's move on. He said, I'm 39. I said, sir, if $149 for you to double the money you're making in this economy and improve your credit, if that's what you need, and to earn residual income, something you've never gotten an opportunity to experience in life, is too much. If you don't change what you're doing, look at the ducks. I said, sir, if you don't change what you're doing, that will always be a problem for you. And if that's always a problem for you, the only thing you're going to do on this earth is you're going to experience love, relationships. You're going to experience hate, love, good relationships, bad relationships. And you're going to work, and you're going to retire on a very minimal budget, whether you have a 401k and a pension. And you're not going to know what it is like to be a part of something that's better than yourself. You want to ever experience what it's like to make money in your sleep. And I said, sir, I really don't think the $149 is the problem. I think it's your mindset. I said, because you're paying probably a third of that for your haircut, right? He just laughed. So I put out my key and I'm getting ready to go. He said, oh, you got a Jeep? I said, yeah, I have a Jeep. You drive a Jeep? I said, yeah, I drive a Jeep. And he said, I tell you what. Now, this is after he said he didn't have $149. He said, let me look at that Jeep. I might want to buy your Jeep. I said, well, you just told me you didn't have $149. How can you afford my Jeep? Because that's going to be five figures right there. I said, but I tell you what, if you want my Jeep, I'll sell it to you for $149. How about that? Oh, you'll sell me your Jeep for $149. I said, yeah, I will. And I said, now, will you come up with $149 for the Jeep? I sure will. I look, I'll find a way to get $149. You sell me that Jeep for $149. I said, sir, that's why your financial situation won't ever change. If you can find a way, let me move because whatever these are coming after me. If you can find a way in 2 hours or an hour to muscle up $149 because of my Jeep, but not for a business that'll double the money you're already making in this economy, that'll position you to get residual income that can change your future. I said, not only do you not know the difference between an asset and a liability, I said, because, that Jeep, it comes with that gas price that you can barely afford. Yeah, see, that Jeep, you'll look good, but it won't feel good if you can't afford that gas. But I said, now this same Jeep that I'm driving, I'm about to get in because it's getting hot. I get 63 cents back for every mile I drive because I'm in the home based business. I said, how much money you get back? You drive. Oh, y'all, it was hot out there. I swear. But I was talking to that young man that caught the fish about the business, right? I said, sir, listen, I wouldn't sell you my Jeep for 149 just because we don't have synergy. You don't have a business mindset. I don't even think you deserve it to get a good deal like that because you won't invest in something that's more priceless, that will add more value to your life than my Jeep. But I use that as a teachable moment for anyone who tells me they want to double their income or fix their credit, but tell me $149 to do that is an issue or a problem for you. I will ask you these two questions. How long has there been a problem for you? How long have you been in that situation? And what are you going to do to change it? If $149 to invest in a business is a problem for you, how long have you been in that situation? And what are you going to do to change it? Because people, insanity is doing the same things and expecting different results. The economy, the global economy, sweating, is entering a financial system reset. Ready or not, here it comes. Let me tell you something that will not pay your bills. That's your pity party. Your pity party won't pay your bills. Call your light bill company and tell them some of the excuses that I hear, right? Call the light bill company and explain to them I'm on a fixed income. and I can't afford to pay you. They'll give you an extension for a loop, maybe a month. They may give you a month extension, but after that 30 days, the bill is due or the lights are cut off. Call your job and tell them you don't pay me enough, and I can't afford to drive back and forth to work. And you do that a number of times, and see how long you have that job. Tell your children or whoever in your household, or even yourself when you have these hunger pains, that $149 is too much for a business. And people sometimes cheap prices attract cheap minded people. I know that firsthand. When I did credit repair, for example, the people that I charged $600 will give me more hell than the people that I charged $1,600. I immediately stopped taking clients who could not afford to work with me for under $1,000 after I discovered that. And then the people that didn't have no money at all, they were the worst. They were the worst because they didn't have, or they said they didn't have any money, but they wanted, can I schedule a one-on-one with you? That was always that was always a red flag for me, for someone who wanted to get me on the phone and thought I was going to pay it forward for them. But let me tell you something, people. When you put yourself in financial situations, you have to pay to get out. As my mentor said today on a Zoom call that we had, you have to pay to play. If you don't pay to play, you're not even in the game. You're not even in the game. You're not even giving yourself an opportunity to win in this economy. Let me say that again. When you put yourself, or life, I know life happens to us all. Life happens to us all. In a situation negatively with your finances, you have to pay to get out. There's no free rides. I just left, saw that young man fishing. I just saw that young man fishing. Um, Takes me back to Jesus and Peter, right? Peter was connected to the miracle worker. Jesus, he was in communication, not in theory. Like him and Jesus are talking side by side to the man that can turn water into wine, to the man that can heal sickness and disease. Was Peter's mentor. And Peter said, "Okay, Lord, how do we pay our taxes?" God didn't just say, Shazam. That was good, wasn't it? God didn't just say, Shazam, Peter. Huh, here go a coin. No, he didn't tell Peter, go park your boat. And when you wake up, I'm gonna have an unexpected check in the mail for you. No, he didn't tell Peter, you know, call up this person and see if they can help you. No, he told Peter to go to work. You go fishing. He helped Peter increase or find money in an old occupation. He helped Peter, let me say it this way, find new money in an old occupation. When I tell you that virtually everyone that joins me in this business, at minimum, I've seen have $200 increase from their paycheck, from money that they did not know was right there in their paycheck, all the way up to 1,400. They have. And so if you will allow $149 decision stop you from making thousands, then that's your right. But let me tell you this: if you change nothing in life, nothing will change. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. If you change nothing in life, people, nothing will change. But I tell you this, if you help enough people get what they want out of their life, if you help enough people solve their problems, if you take action to solve your problem first, and then turn your focus after you have done the action required to solve your problem, and then you turn the focus to helping others solve their same problem, money will never be a problem for you another day in your life. Because if you help enough people get what they want, then you, by product of, will get what you want. But again, if you change nothing, nothing will change. If you're ready to change, text cash flow to that number on the screen. I'm about to drive home, right around the block. Queen out. You all have a great, 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 great weekend. Bye, moose. I'm out.